Welcome to Real Life and Real Estate. I'm Nickie Robbs, a local real estate agent serving Tacoma, Puyallup, and beyond. And today is going to be a very different episode. I know if you've listened to a few episodes and you hear just my voice, then you are probably thinking, oh, we're going to do real estate facts today. But no, not today. In fact, today we're going to discuss Nickie's favorite things. In light of holiday shopping and the emphasis of our local economy and supporting local businesses, I wanted to share a few of my very favorite Puyallup treasures that I hope you will shop at. I hope you will support them. I hope you will consider giving gift cards or buying gifts from these places because they are just really phenomenal. And if Puyallup isn't your hometown like it is mine, then I hope you come and visit because I think Puyallup has a lot to offer. Actually, I could probably do one of these episodes for Sumner and Tacoma as well because I spend a lot of time in both of those places and I do love to shop for gifts, especially closing gifts from local companies whenever that's possible. I love to give gift cards to your local pizza place, your local grocery store, a local restaurant, to the place where you're buying your new home. It's so much fun to know that you are investing in that local community, in that neighborhood, and I can just support everything local that I possibly can. All right, so let's start with Puyallup. And Puyallup local shopping, here are some of my favorite places. Now, Anthem Coffee. Anthem is not just in Puyallup, it's also in South Hill and Tacoma. Gosh, I think they even have something beyond Pierce County. But my favorite Anthem is the one that's downtown because it's very walkable, it's across from the park, and Anthem has more than just coffee. In fact, when I'm not a coffee drinker, which is not all the time, I am not always a coffee drinker, but they have something for everyone. So whether that's a lovely alcoholic drink at night with friends, or if you need a pick-me-up, or if you need a juice, if you need a sandwich, Anthem has pretty much something for everyone, no matter what time of day you're stopping by. So Anthem Coffee, pretty fantastic. They're a great place to also have little meetings, catch up with friends. It's just a great high energy environment. Now, another great local place that flies under the radar a little bit is Elements. Elements got known as frozen yogurt a couple of years ago, and then they have really expanded their menu. I like Elements so much because it is a little different than everybody else. And yet it is comforting and familiar because you're still going to find coffee, you're still going to find snacks. So yeah, that's a win, but also something different. So summertime, you've got your frozen yogurt, you need a dessert, it's frozen yogurt, but they also have incredible breakfast sandwiches. They have these juice bombs that are amazing. And if you walk in there, like I did, with a sore throat and say, well, I know I need juice, but I don't know what I need, they were fantastic at recommending a great blend that soothed my sore throat, helped me feel better after a meeting. And it's just a really cozy place to, again, meet people and catch up with friends and enjoy a good cup of whatever, whether that's juice, tea, coffee, just about anything. And they are also locally owned by friends that I know. So do check out Elements all the time. It's across the street from the park. It's across the street from the Puyallup Pavilion. So if you're down there for during the summer, during the farmers market, or if you're down there for a Thursday night market, if you're down there for some other event, do check out Elements. They're pretty fantastic. I can go on and on about foods, but there's only 3 coffee shops that I'm going to discuss. So we've got Anthem, we've got Elements, and the last one is Fika. Fika is the branch of Farm 12 that is a coffee shop. They're right next door to Farm 12 if you're familiar with that area already. If you're not, it's on Pioneer, just off of Shaw Road, just one smidgen outside of the usual Puyallup stuff. If you're a runner, you probably know exactly where this is because it's basically across the street from the Foothills drop-in over there on Pioneer. It's a great local haunt for me because I live very close by, and so it's easy to drop in. Their coffee can be served in to-go cups or to stay here cups. So you can have a nice ceramic cup with the little latte art on the top. They have a phenomenal, again, high energy environment that's cozy at the same time. They've got gluten-free stuff, they've got protein stuff, they've got sweets for every reason. So whether that's breakfast or brunch or lunch, whatever you're stopping in for, they have just about everything to fit whatever time of day and whatever need you have. So Fika, they're pretty awesome. All right. keeping with the food theme, my absolute hands down favorite pizza in the Pierce County area is Puyallup Pizza. Now they used to go by the name Pizza Time, if you remember that, but they are rebranding to Puyallup Pizza, but they're keeping the little clock logo. Puyallup Pizza is the best. And I know you might disagree, and that's okay, but I would suggest that if you're in the area, you give a call to Puyallup Pizza. They are worth waiting for. I've been going to them every Friday night since we moved within their delivery area about 6 years ago. I've been going every Friday night with almost the same order. So at this point, when I call and they say, "Is this Nickie?" I say, "Yes." "Can you just look up last week's order?" They remind me what I ordered last week, and most of the time it's, yeah, same order. They greet me by name when I come in, and so what a great, fantastic, locally owned pizza place to support. They have so little turnover among their people that a lot of them know me. So if you become a regular like me, it becomes a really fun place to pick up your pizza. It becomes a fun place to hang out. So whether it's summer or winter, whether you're picking up or having it delivered, Puyallup Pizza is my go-to pizza. I think their dough has just the right amount of flavor. I think their ratios of toppings to cheese to sauce to dough is just perfect. I love the slight bitterness in the sauce. And if my son Aaron is listening to this right now, he's gonna say, "But Mom, you can't taste," because yeah, I did lose a bunch of taste sensations back when we had COVID a couple of years ago, and not all of them have come back. He likes to rub that in my face. So maybe take this with a grain of, oh, Nickie can't taste everything. However, I can't be wrong because my whole family loves Puyallup Pizza. It's not just me. So Puyallup Pizza, my go-to pizza place every single Friday night. Now, what about buying gifts? Now, gift giving with local merchants, these are the places that I go to first before I will go to online or big box stores, because sometimes what you're looking for is right in front of your face. Now, all three of these stores are on the same street. They're all on Meeker, all downtown, basically right next door to each other. I'm gonna start with Pink Chandelier. You might be familiar with it. If you've been downtown, you've got Anthem, Post Office, Pink Chandelier. They're very easy to find. Pink Chandelier has lots of stuff. It's kind of hard to describe because they do have clothing, but they do have soup kits, and then they've got Christmas ornaments. They actually serve food in there too. They've got coffee and lunch. So a gift card would be great, but if you know, oh, I'm buying for a certain person who really likes this style of thing, just walk into Pink Chandelier, and I think you'll know pretty quickly if that is the style that you're looking for. I have a couple of people that I'm shopping for, and that is the store that I'm going to hit up. It's lovely. It's really easy to buy stuff there. It's really easy to know that I'm in the right place for that person. Now, I know that probably didn't describe it for you at all if you've never been to Puyallup to the Pink Chandelier. So let me try a little bit more. What I was seeing just yesterday when I was in there was I've got fleece lined tights, sweater dresses, there were fancy berets, there were Christmas ornaments on the Christmas tree of all different kinds, very theme oriented, very well done, kind of like going to Watson's nursery when all their Christmas trees are done up. It was a lot like that. There were incredibly good smelling candles. Again, don't listen to Aaron, I can smell quite a lot of things. So great smelling candles, lots of treats, soup kits, jam, honey, and then greeting cards. And who doesn't love a great greeting card at this time of year? So much more. I'm probably not even doing it justice, but that's sort of where I'm going for that. All right, right next door to Pink Chandelier is Trove. Now, Trove Spices and Teas is one of the best stores for this really unique gift. I have a couple of foodie friends, and this is where I go to buy them something that's a little different. Now, I can buy spices, I can buy toppings, I can buy cookie, what are they called? Cookie sprinkles that don't have food dye. I can buy exotic chocolates. Oh my gosh, it's just so easy to make, like a white elephant gift or a fancy gift exchange. You can get everything you need all in one store. You can get little fancy marshmallows and a hot chocolate kit and maybe honey and put it all together, and they will make a fantastic gift box. I've done that before. If you say, I need all of this stuff for a friend or for a gift, they even have gift box and gift stuffing and wrapping all right there on site. So if your person's waiting outside, you can have it all done all in one place. My current favorite thing at Trove is that I am learning to do afternoon tea. I'm incorporating that as part of my new habits. And I used to really, really like Lipton or an English breakfast tea or an Earl Grey, but I was finding that it's actually a little bit too bitter for my taste right now. So I went into Trove and I was thinking, oh, they've probably got something similar to a Lady Grey. And the owner turned me on to Victoria Sweet Cream. Oh my gosh. It was so amazing because it did have that black tea, but even just smelling the bag, what hit me with notes of caramel as well as that bitter black tea thing that you would expect. And I'm not doing it justice. I'm sorry, guys. But it has been the most fun little afternoon pick-me-up. This loose leaf tea, 3 minutes to steep, a little bit of honey, and then wow, it really does feel like a treat. They knew the right tea to recommend to me. I've sent my parents down there because they also like tea. It's such a huge variety. And so if you know of a tea drinker or even a coffee drinker, man, Trove is the place to go because they are really knowledgeable about their stuff and about something that would make a nice surprise and a nice, and just a nice gift for someone. If you can describe that person, they can probably guide you towards some really great things. All right, next up is Meeker Mercantile. Just like 3 doors down from Trove, past V Athletics and past Atomic Genius, I think is the record place. So all on Meeker, all in the same row. And I would suggest that you just stay in downtown Puyallup and discover all the other places that are down there. Like right across the street is a clothing shop. I haven't had a chance to buy anything from there yet, but I know that they have great stuff in the window. They just happened to be closed last time I was there. So next up is Meeker Mercantile. Meeker Mercantile started out of the Thursday night market, and they are a collection of lots of independent crafters and makers, and most of them are women owned or locally owned or both, and they carry fantastic things. Just the other day, I bought a carved wooden spoon as part of the closing gift for a client. I've bought a laser engraved tumbler. I've bought Puyallup themed magnets. I've bought other stuff there, and this is going to be my go-to place because I have some nieces that are right up this alley. So it might feel pretty girl-centric, at least that's what I was thinking when I walked in the other day, is that, yeah, I don't have any, this wouldn't fit my sons very well, but I do have a lot of nieces that would love this store and a lot of stuff in the store. There's stuff for readers, there's stuff for babies, there's stuff for children. Actually, there was a really cute jumper there the other day that I almost bought for myself. Right now, there are Christmas themed sweatshirts and t-shirts and aprons. There's at least one maker in there that does a lot of Taylor Swift products and Taylor Swift themes. So check it out. It's definitely got a lot more than what you think, although I think I'm going back to buy a plant for a closing gift because they just had a really unique display of succulents, and I think that might fit this closing gift really well. So there you go, Pink Chandelier, Trove, and Meeker Mercantile. All in a row. Pretty much can't go wrong. And if not there, then do check out Atomic Genius Records. They're right next door. They just aren't a good fit for anyone on my list this year, but it could be next year. So keep on shopping local. As a thank you to my listeners, if you've made it to the end of this episode, here is a unique opportunity for you. Share any episode from this podcast from 1 through 46, or even this one. This one is number 47. Share any episode on social media and tag me in it, and you will be entered into a gift card drawing. Now, don't worry, it's not just Puyallup things that are in the gift card. There will be some national brands, even though this is about shopping local. But if you listen to all this, yes, there will be some national brand gift cards in there as well. I will detail more of that in the intro to the next episode, but just know you will have a pick, either local or national. Share any episode to enter your name into this drawing, and I will be drawing at the end of December. So thanks so much for listening. I really appreciate everyone. taking this journey with me. Hopefully I've added a little bit of real estate knowledge along the way, but hopefully I've added a lot of life. It's all about real life. And when we own a home, there's so many different things that can happen to this home. There's so many things that can happen on our home buying journey, so many things that happen in the life of owning a home. And I hope I've added to your day. I hope I've added to your life. I hope I've introduced you to some people you may need to know. And gosh, it's been a fun year. So thank you everybody for listening. And remember, I am never too busy for your referrals. And I love to serve Tacoma, Puyallup, and beyond. You can find me at Nickie Rob's Homes. Thank you, Will, for editing this episode. Have a great day, and let's get you home.